Today in Muppet Morphology, Sweetums! So Sweetums is probably a hominid, that is a member of the great ape family with gorillas and chimpanzees and us. And based on the general body plan, he might be very closely related to humans, but without DNA testing or a lot of archaeological evidence, we'll never know. So what can we know about Sweetums just from looking at him? Well, he's got a lot of very thick, shaggy fur, so he probably lives in colder climates. And it might be hard to see in this picture, but he's got these huge, flat feet, which is a really unusual feature. We walk flat on our feet with our weight on our heels, but basically every other animal is up on the balls of their feet all the time. They don't stand on their heels. And these feet are massive and very heavy, so there's got to be a reason for this adaptation. The most likely one is to distribute the weight evenly over a large surface, probably because wherever he hangs out, he sinks. Thick fur, big, snowshoe-like feet, probably spends a lot of time in snowy landscapes. The other really unusual thing about Sweetums is everything that's going on upstairs. He's got these tusks, this massive mouth, this huge, vibrant nose, and a massive, glorious mane. All of this speaks to him being a mature, dominant male. Most animals that have tusks don't use them for eating, they're for display and for defense and combat with rivals. That giant honkin' nose could be a big resonating chamber for making calls, and could also be for display and a sign of maturity, somewhat like the big cheek flaps on a orangutan. And that huge, glorious mane, well, just like a lion, the big mature males develop these large manes as a form of intimidation and to demonstrate that they are big, powerful, sexually mature males. The huge mouth is also strange, and it sort of implies that he eats big, giant things, but I'm going to refer to a hippopotamus. Hippos have big tusks on their lower jaw just like this, and one of the big reasons they have to open their mouth so wide is to use those tusks in defense. So Sweetums might just be munching on grass and leaves all day, but that big hinged jaw with those teeth is to intimidate rivals and to fight off competitors. So putting together the behavior of hippopotamuses and our great apes, Sweetums species probably lives in large family groups with a single dominant male who is responsible for defending the territory and the family. And very much like hippopotamuses or silverback gorillas, while he may be very intimidating and I do not want to cross him, he may be largely vegetarian. Side note, if you like this kinds of nonsense and want to watch me make other people do it, I will be hosting a panel for the science track at 2:30 on Saturday at DragonCon. See some of you there.